Hello, everybody.
Good afternoon.
We are back. What are we doing?
We're doing hot takes of Middle Earth, too.
We are. I don't know why I said that because I've got one for you.
Go on, hit me.
So,
What have you got for me today?
my theory, my hot take, is that Galadriel secretly cursed the hobbits.
Okay.
You're going to ask me to show me working out now, aren't you?
As in, she cursed the boys, Merry, Pippin, Frodo, and Sam.
Yes and no. So, yes, but specifically, I should have said that she cursed the Fellowship, really, but she specifically cursed Frodo, Sam, and Gimli. But she didn't do it directly. She did it through the form of Lembas.
I honestly thought you were going to say through the Force then.
No,
But you confused your franchises. Through the form of Lembas.
Through the form of Lembas. So,
Show you working.
basically, do you know what Lembas is?
While I find you to shoot you in the face.
Seems rude. Lembas, it's an elvish waybread, as we know.
Yes.
They describe it as like similar to Cram, which is made by the Men of Dale, but just loads nicer, basically.
Dead better.
Dead better. And so it's got crispy outside. I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory about what it is. It's got a crispy brown outside with a creamy white looking centre.
Yeah. Like a stuffed cracker.
Yes, and it's delicious. Not only is it dead good, it's dead nice as well. Gimli specifically makes a point of saying it's nicer than the oatcakes of the Bjornings.
Which is very high praise.
High praise indeed.
Yeah, the oatcakes of the Bjornings are
The reason
literally legendary.
Literally legendary. So the reason I've mentioned that is because it would have been very addictive and very delicious. So the hobbits in particular would have eaten shite tons of it.
Hobbits known for liking the food.
Right? You see, you with me so far?
Yeah.
Now, with the way the hobbits are, and one of the few beings in Middle-earth which knew about them was Galadriel, where Legolas says... Sorry, I'm trying to fight a scout here. Legolas says it is... one small bite is enough to fill the stomach of a grown man, and that's when Merry and Pippin say, how many of you had? 4.
Yeah. It's enough to keep a grown man on his feet for a day of adventuring.
Yeah, a day of hard toil and labour, even the tall men... That was you. What a shot!
That was a bit of distance.
But basically, it came from corn in the Undying Lands, right?
Okay.
And it was harvested by Yavanna, the Valar,
Okay.
and made into Lembas. And then the hunter, Arumo, of the Valar... Sorry, I had to write this bit down. It's like a family tree.
Yeah. He's brought his notes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I have. He then gave it to the elves. So Yavanna made it, Arumo gave it to the elves. So it's literally the food of the gods. Like, it's not kind of nice. It is literally got godlike powers to it, right? And then Melion, the Maiar, gave the secret, became one of the queens of the elves, got the secret of how to make it. She was the queen of the elves of Doriath, if you want to be specific.
Okay.
She then... A bit of a tradition was born then, but only female elves... You just got stabbed in the back. Only female elves could make it.
Okay.
They couldn't use metal blades on it. They had to pick it the ears by hand, as it's called, the ears of corn.
Right.
And even like the byproducts made baskets that never molded, that kind of thing. So it's
very
incredible.
Very labour intensive as well.
Yeah. There's only ever been 4 non-elves that have ever eaten it. 3 of which, Sam, Frodo, and Gimli.
Okay.
So it's because what it does, or what it's been rumoured to do, nearly fell off the edge. Anyone that eats it that isn't an elf gets like a long craving for immortality.
Right. Okay.
They really start to struggle with the idea of mortality, because it's got, like, if you imagine, it's got the light of the Valar in it. It's got, it's not just any other nice biscuit. It's not a digestive.
It's magic custard creams.
Magic custard creams, and you only got the benefits. This is how, like, almost intelligent it is as a substance. You only got the benefit of it if you were in need of it, but you also had the right to eat it. So if you stole it from anyone, that's why they reckon thingy, Gollum was like actively repulsed by it. It wasn't just I like wriggly raw fishies. It was like, no, this is proper rank, because he was never given it. It was never his to eat.
Right.
So what then happens?
I can't move with Gimli.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching that guy just smash you up whilst I shoot you in the back. Who are the three people? So if you imagine, right, especially the hobbits, which ain't gonna eat.
Oh no!
Gimli's been defeated. Who we already know eat tons of the stuff. They have. It gives, and it doesn't just fortify your physical well-being. It also fortifies like your soul in a way.
Okay.
It keeps you motivated. It's why the three hunters were able to run for nights and nights and days without getting tired. Yeah. Oh, good shot again. Same shot. It does give them the physical strength required to make that journey. It gives them the will to do it. It gives them the emotional sustenance.
The willpower and the willing to do it.
It's not just a physical nourishment. There's more to it than that.
Yeah.
It's just incredible, basically. So you think you've been given the superfood, the food of the gods. I can't remember how long the actual how long they were on the mission for. Was it like 18 months or a year or something that they were trying to take the ring to Mount Doom?
It was a year, wasn't it?
I think it was a year. So they've been given this superfood, literally the food of the gods. Galadriel knew for a fact that because she knows, like I said, she's one of the only beings that knows what the hobbits are like.
Yeah.
She's older than pretty much anything else knocking about. So she gave it to them, and it basically set them up to fail then, because they crave the Undying Lands. They have the gift of the gods. It gives them physical sustenance as well as making them feel better.
Yeah.
And then they run out, go back to the Shire. Gimli goes on his adventures with Legolas. No more delicious god cakes for you. So it's basically like giving him a super drug of Middle Earth and then going, right, that's enough.
And then taking it away.
Putting you off. Who are the three people that end up going to... Who are the three beings, I should say, end up going to the Undying Lands?
The forces of good need 10 kills more for victory.
Sam, Frodo, and Gimli.
Yeah.
Three of the people that weren't elves, weren't known for having, like... One of Aragorn's strongest points, because he ate a lot as well, is his willpower. It's why Sauron was scared of him. And why he could have almost a battle of wills with the Valar looking into the Orthanc stone.
Yeah.
He didn't crumble like everybody else would have done. So he is like, he's no joke, as we know.
Yeah.
He had a job to do. And his sense of right and wrong was more than enough to make him not go to the Undying Lands. Also, he'd fought for his elven loveliness, whose name I always forget. So he wasn't going to betray her.
Who's fought for elven loveliness?
Aragorn.
Arwen.
Arwen. So he finally had the life with Arwen he always wanted. There was enough for him to go cold turkey and survive. Everybody else, they didn't have anything. All right, Sam became the sheriff of the Shire. He had his kids. He had a life. But then at the end of it, went to meet up with his friend in the Undying Lands, which to me suggests he's always got that. He's always been tweaking, hasn't he?
So we're effectively equating Lembas, quite a powerful drug.
Yes.
And it doomed them from the second they tried it.
Yes. It gives them sustenance physically, gives them sustenance spiritually.
Yeah.
Nothing compares to it because it's made from an actual god substance that is so strong yet fragile that it couldn't survive in northerly winds where Morgoth was in the north. It is a godlike plant. And then when, right, we're going to cut your supply off now. So
I like it.
So they chased it all the way to Valinor.
I like it. What do you reckon?
Let me know in the comments below.
See you next week.
Bye.